Hi guys, welcome to another one of my lessons on improvisation. I've been getting some questions through the YouTube message board, and also some comments just about how to. Some people are getting very frustrated not being able to connect the fretboard together in a logical manner, and therefore getting lost in their solos. So what I wanted to show you today was a way that you can more easily understand how to connect the fretboard together. I'm also going to be, over the course of this year, I'm also going to be preparing a book in which I will be explaining a lot of concepts in order to make the fretboard open up to you and for you to feel more free on your instrument. So, what I've got here in the background is a loop from one of my songs called Mirrors. You can download the loop from my Reverb Nation page. It's free to download the backing loop. The full track is also there as well. Although it's not the version with the trumpet player. We'll be recording that version hopefully this month and releasing it later this month, or rather in February we'll be releasing it. Anyway, so this loop essentially, for example, is essentially in D7, and if you look at D7, it's basically like a C mixolydian scale. I like to think of it in terms of C mixolydian, or you think of it in terms of 5-1, in which case D7 is the 5 of G major, right? So there you've got your key center, which is essentially G major. So when you know your key center and you know your arpeggios in your keys, it opens everything up for you. But what I want to show you today is a way of connecting your arpeggios, okay? So I'm going to give you a lick, which is going to go from a G major 7 arpeggio, and it's going to go basically that's the lick, right? And it sounds very melodic, right? That sounds very melodic, and it's going to help you to be able to connect your arpeggios together, okay? So let me take you through that. What we're going through with this is we're approaching from the 7th of G, which is of course the major third of D7 as well. So that's the 2nd fret on the E string for F sharp, and then we're going to play the G, and then we're going to play B on the A string 2nd fret, D on the 5th fret, and then we're going to move up a position. With our first finger we'll play F sharp on the D string, 4th fret. Then we're going to play G, one fret above that. And then we're going to play the B with our first finger on the G string, 4th fret. Then we're going to play the D on the 7th fret of the G string. And then here's the hard part. So we're going so far we've got, and then we're going to slide up to the G on the 12th fret of the G string, and then we're going to come down, simply come down a G major 7 arpeggio. So it's going G fret with your third finger, and then you're going to shift down and play D on the 12th fret of the A string with your fourth finger, and then B with your first finger on the same string, 9th fret. But then we're going to go down the scale from here. We're going to play A on the 12th fret of the A string, 10th fret for G, and then 9th fret for F sharp, and then we're going to resolve to the root note D on the 12th fret of the D string. So that's like this, very slowly. Okay. So very melodic. And you can hear I just played the lick at the end of that little improvisation I just did. So anyway, I've deliberately done this so that it's easy for 4-string players to understand. I'm playing on a piccolo 5-string right at the moment, so but I've just used the first 4 strings so that you guys can easily relate to that. All right, so very, very slowly again. And the reason I'm keeping the loop going in the background is because I want your ears to tune to it. You know what I'm saying? I want your ears to be able to hear the tonality. So oh, sorry. I put in an extra note there, but that's the idea. It's tabbed out, so it should be easy enough for you to pick up, and that's just a way of linking your arpeggio so that you can get from one part of the neck to another part of the neck. And I'm going to be doing more lessons on this particular concept of linking arpeggios melodically. Because it's not only useful for improvising, it's also useful for playing walking bass lines and so on and so forth, and just improvising bass lines in general, and knowing your fretboard better. Okay, so that's my little lesson for today. Again, this loop is available. Just follow the link to my Reverb Nation page. You see that there are some loops coming up every so often, which are for mailing list subscribers only. If you subscribe to my Reverb Nation mailing list, then you can download the loop for free. Okay, so also don't forget I have my little app as well, which means you can get these lessons direct to your Android device. Unfortunately, it's not available on the Macintosh market yet, because Macintosh wants money for that. So, but the Android one is free. And don't forget, if you find these lessons very useful and you want to see more, you want to contribute towards it, please, feel free to donate something, give a little back. Because the more donations I get, the more I can do, and the more time I can spend on producing more content. And this year, like I said, I'm trying to put a book together on improvisation concepts and getting to freeing up on the fretboard, basically. So, okay, see you for another one. Take care.